Welcome back to WASHOE Nevada for episode 4 with me, MrSealyp. It's just gone 8:05 in the morning and we've just got back from a spot of surfing, as you do. What a weird night. So after our UFO sightings, something bizarre has happened, something we need to go and check out. I've had a report of strange things. Let me just check this. It does need repairing. So what you are going to see now, actually you haven't already seen it, what you're going to see now is just a thumbnail of, not a thumbnail, a screenshot from last night. We're up to 159,000. We were a little bit better off than that. We did the contract over on field 1, the fertilising contract that I said I was going to do. That paid out 40 something, can't remember what it was now, 40 something thousand. But I think we ended up putting 3 lots of fertiliser in. So we lost a little bit, but that's not too bad. We also had a tweet pop up from Jeremy the sheep. If you remember Jeremy was the sheep I had on Marwell, the brown one that I was looking after, and I took it with me to Oakfield and said I was going to get Jeremy shipped. Well, that tweet's going to pop up on the screen now. Weird, huh? Well, I have had a report from one of my farm workers that up here at the sheep pen we have had a strange arrival overnight. All very peculiar. No shipping involved. Well, that reminds me actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? A couple of people mentioned this. This is a big open flat expanse. I'm thinking what I might do, I'm going to get rid of the chickens. I said I'm not going to do chickens. I'm going to keep the cow pen for the time being, probably the horses. I was going to get rid of the sheep pen, but I can't. Because in my sheep pen this morning, we find Jeremy, the abducted sheep. I'm hoping he wasn't probed. There's nothing worse. So there you go. Yeah. All very weird, but anyway, it's a different start to an episode, isn't it? Never mind. Right, so what we're going to do then is sort out Jeremy. He's going to need some water, he's going to need some feed, so we're going to need grass. That's a good point actually. I always picked the wrong menu completely. What field did we say? Field 10 has got our grass on, hasn't it? How much is it? 65 grand. Let's buy it. No, that's probably going to need fertilising. Oh no, I can't really do that now. Oh, actually, you know what I can do though? We'll cut it, we'll bring some grass up. Question is, I'm just thinking actually I don't even got anything to collect it with, have I? I don't own a loading wagon. So while we're on this, we will check our growth of field 9. See how that's going. This tractor seems incredibly slow. Is it just me or? Probably just me. Being impatient. So we have an abductee on our farm. Don't worry. I don't even think we have a mower, do we? No, we don't. Let's have a quick look. Mowers. I did these recently on 19 and 42. Gets expensive, doesn't it? get myself a disc bind, but then that doesn't windrow it, does it? I need something really that windrows at the same time. So it's going to be a bit of a forking out, but oh, whatever. Let's do it. And we don't have, I don't think we have, we've got nothing for water, have we? Oh, I suppose, yeah, we can use the tanker, can't we? That'll take water, yes, right. Of course it will, what am I talking about? And we've got water at the farm. Okay, we can do that. Water's not a problem then. Should we get on that? Let's get on that first. Ah, that's an interesting point. We can't use the larger... Oh no. We can't use this because it hasn't got a front 3-point, has it? Unless I do the triple mower deck on the back. But that means reversing around the entire field. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Was that... Okay. Slightly excessive for that, but... Massive thank you to Jeremy the sheep's handler. I suppose technically it's not a tweet, is it? It's a bleat. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's created a whole new thing. Put that back. Fantastic. Pop that there. I could do. I wonder if it's... I know I can't turn the seat round, but it might work. Oh, I left the door open as well. That wasn't very good of me. I'll be in trouble for that. Field's going alright. Not bad. Now I need to install another mod because somebody messaged me to say the Case IH, is it subsoiler? I mean, it looks like a subsoiler, can be used to allow create fields. So potentially it's got a square edged plough that you can create fields with. Subsoiler anyway. Normally ploughs you can, but subsoilers you can't. Actually, while we're on this, what was I going to do? Garage, chicken coop. Sell. Cool, okay, that's a bit better. Which way around do we want this? I think it's that way. That actually doesn't look too bad on the back of there. I thought it was going to look massive, but it's quite a big tractor, isn't it, anyway, so that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is with vouchers and mine's gone blank. Another type of tractor. You can turn the seat round, can't you? Actually, I wonder if let's. No. Just the door on this one? No, potentially. Never mind. Right, so let's open that up. Let's open that up. Start it up. Oh, hang on. So I get the correct ones? Did. We want it on swath small, done and done. Now we are reversing. There we go. It's an interesting way of doing things. But it is working. Can't remember that the controls are all the way around. It's going to be way too much grass for just one sheep. But we'll put the rest in storage, because you never know, if we do cows we might need it. Although to be fair, we'd need that as hay, wouldn't we? I suppose I could just... I should have done it already. So we could make it into hay anyway. That way if we need hay later, we don't own a tedder either. Whoops. Well, there we go, something I didn't think I'd be doing in this episode. Mowing grass backwards. Right, that's that done. Turn that one off. That one off. Fold. Fold. Next step, find a home for the new mowers, and then do I ted it and then collect it? Just collect it as grass. The trouble is, if I collect it as grass, then it's no good to me for anything else. Whereas the sheep will take the sheep. That is, yeah. The individual sheep will take hay as well. Let's put it here. I think we'll leave it as a complete setup like that. Mind you, I might have just caused myself a whole load of extra work here, because if I ted it, that's going to spread it back out again, and then yeah, if I get the small tedder, you know what, I'm going to, small tedder, and then we'll, I think, if I got it installed on this one, I want to get that meadow roller, because that will fertilise it, it won't cost me anything. The milling machine, yeah, let's get the milling machine. Come up from the front of that. Main colour, let's just go. Oh, let's go case, why not? Design colour we'll keep as standard, and buy that. I think Tedder we might just don't need a really small one, don't we? The Fanex is fine. Oh, mind you though, oh, that's not going to work on anything else. So the E318 from the Fortschritt is tiny. That does really small swaths, doesn't it? Only 3 meters, but it will only attach to the. I think it will only attach. Can't take the chance. Another 11 grand, or do I lease it? 561 to lease. Let's lease it for the time being. Right, I'm going to whiz back to the store, grab the tedder, ted that, then we'll go back with the case, we'll get the milling machine and our trailer, and then we can pick up the hay we make. We'll whiz up, feed Jeremy, and I think we'll look at maybe ploughing out those bits up by the sheep pens, give ourselves some more field. There's a plan. That should be alright. We might have to come back over and pick up a couple of extra bits here and there. But I did find on Marwell Manor that the what's it called? Milling machine. It's got quite a wide pickup, so we should be right with this. And like I say, it's all well and good. We're only going to use a tiny bit of it to feed Jeremy. I'm not intending probably getting any other sheep because I want to run a cow farm. Cattle, and I want to go big. In theory I want to go big. See how we go with that. Get as many as I can. So we are going to need hay. Now the problem is we are going to need probably more grass than this, or more hay than this, if we do go bigger, which means we can either buy it, which is an option, because what happens here on WASHOE County is that any surplus people have got, they bring here to the barn and they sell it, which means that in the barn there's a surplus which you can then buy, which makes sense. We could probably do that. I'll do what I can do from my field here, but then any excess that I need we'll buy. It's available, why not? So same as before, I think what I'm going to do, so I'll finish this off, then we'll go and get the milling machine. There's a little bit here, isn't there? There we go, got it. I hope it picks up that stuff around that track, but might do, might not do. So I'll see when this is done. We'll grab the milling machine, get this picked up, we'll give some to Jeremy, put the rest in storage, then we'll head up. Oh yeah, the roller, I was going to get the roller. I'm going to run out of money again, aren't I? I was going to get the roller so I can get the roller going on this field here. Fertilising. Well, I say fertilising. Sorting the ground out. Fertilising is probably a strong word to use for what it's doing, but it will work and it will save me money on fertiliser. Although I'm going to spend 15 grand on the actual... Yeah, long term it will. It will save me money. I could probably do with a much bigger trailer, but it's what I've got. There is the bigger one, Transport Company, but that only does crops, I think. Is it the Wilson pace setter? Pretty sure it does. Now, will this pick this up here? I'll have to come back towards that for a little bit. So it's got very wide pickup, so we might get lucky here. Anything I miss, I'll just come back and collect, that's not a problem. Perfect, perfect. Excellent. think, although it's saying 99%, I think we're full. Yep. I also think we can get to it. We'll get to Jeremy around this side. We'll try. We'll try and end around. How did I dream it? Pretty sure you can. There we go. Nice. Right. We'll sort Jeremy out, straight back round into the forage storage. This again won't take very much at all. %. Right, let's have a quick look. Our abductee is fed, watered, and will be looked after. It's a very big pen just for one sheep, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just thinking what I might be better off doing. If I'm going to put a field up here, or a couple, I might need to clear some of the trees. That could be an episode in its own right, couldn't it? Now, where am I taking this? It's this building over here, I think, isn't it? I think it is. Soon find out. Yep. Cool. Now I've got a load more to do. Okay, so usual thing, I'll whiz up there. Let's get some more of this put into storage. That'll be the hay done. Then we might have to do a bit of a site survey up on the hill for ploughing. That's the next thing, I think, definitely. I don't want to rush it, and I did think about just putting a field and going round the trees that are there, but actually I probably need to do it properly. Oh, that's worrying, it won't pick that up. Wonder why. How strange. Is that because it's off the field and I don't technically own that bit? It's not coming up with the thing to say I don't, but that's a bit annoying. How weird. Alright, let's try from this angle. No. Ah. It's my own fault. Okay. Right, I have grabbed the Green Roller Classic. This is a mod by Das Alex. I did a review on this, but you might not have seen the review. If I can fold it up. I've only leased it, I think, for about 500 and something. Bottom right hand corner it says 100% and fertiliser. So this is a meadow roller. I've cut the grass and it's back to its first growth stage anyway. So what I'm doing now is going over the roller, which is costing me nothing other than the leasing fee, and it's giving me a second fertilising state for nothing. Grass is a very hardy plant. I know my dad always used to say to mow. He used to mow his lawn 3 times a week, and it will kill back the weeds. But the grass is a very hardy thing and will stay there. So when you're rolling, anyway, the theory being that the weeds die off and the grass is hardy and stays there and comes back. So this is giving me a second fertiliser state for next to nothing. So what I'm going to do now, because it's only 3 metres, I'm going to leave the worker rolling the rest of this grass field, which means it'll be on 2 fertiliser states, maximum yield on the next time we need to cut it, which is great. We are up to 116,051 litres of hay in storage, which is great. And I've also leased the Case IH14. It's under ploughs. It looks like a subsoiler. It does say it will allow crate fields. It's by Jerry Modding and AAA Modding. And I've put it on the back of the JD. I know green and red shouldn't mix, but apologies if you're a green fan, apologies if you're a red fan. But yeah, this one here. So, where is it? Like I say, it's under ploughs. It looks like a subsoiler, kind of like that, but it's actually in this section here. If we scroll across, I think I might have come for the wrong one. Oh no. Pretty sure we got the 5.3 metre, haven't we? Yeah, that's right. Whew, I thought we went for the wrong one then. So you can have it in red or yellow and then you can change it. It's only 10 grand. I think it cost me 510 to lease. So we're going to give this a bit of a... Actually, I don't know if that was open at the moment. So let's whiz up the hill, we'll have a look at the ground and we'll decide. I think this end is where it's going to be a little bit trickier because there's a lot of trees, but I could plough out round them for the time being and then cut the trees back. Yeah, because these trees here are in the way. That's not a bad area here, but then these trees up here in the way. If I come across past where the sheep pen is and the cow pasture, again there's a few trees but nothing too bad. Let me get rid of the bushes. Let's find out, shall we? If I stick it in about... Let's try here to start off with. Now, if I remember correctly, is it 9 allowed crate fields? $20 lower implement. It is. Right, so cruise control on. I think I might be going at a slight angle here. Only a little bit, not too bad. It's working. Maybe with the mulcher. That's kind of got a stump grinder bit in it. It's working. How far along did I come with the other one? Let's see if I can hook up. Now that says Helper's completed their task. I'm hoping that's not the other one. No, not bad. I'm out by a little bit, but only the width of the plough. Once it's all done, you'll never know. Fantastic, right, well, at least I haven't got away too much now because I'm on the hard bit. Second, right, let's roll back the cruise control. To about 10. Race implement. Drop it down, cruise control on. Fantastic, so yeah, my options now are I either go round the trees and leave them in the middle of the field, which seems a bit daft, they're fir trees. I could take them down fairly easily. What I might do is just cut them down, roll them out the way so I can use them at some point, and then get the mulcher that can take the stumps out, or a stump grinder, it doesn't really matter, whichever one. And raise that up. And doesn't matter because I can come back and do other lines on it. Drop that down. Missed a bit. So I'll do it a little bit earlier. So I'm using my side panel plugged into my PS4. So what I'm trying to do, because now I've got my setup and it's actually attached to my desk and it's in front of me, I haven't got to keep moving around. Up until now it's been kind of sat on the side of my sofa on the arm, and it wasn't always as easy to use, although I was using it, whereas now it's a more kind of purposeful position which allows me to do this a little bit more. That's straight. And raise it up. And drop it down. There we go. We are breaking ground on a new field. Fantastic. So, I might have to do a little bit of forestry work. Oh, I could do that in the next episode, actually. I'm just thinking, I don't want to do it all off screen. I'll probably clear that out. I'll carry on ploughing this out. Some of this I'll probably do off screen. And then we'll sort the next one out, and then we can get something in it. That's better. I think I managed to go around this one. Just got back from a quick trip to the store. The field is done, pretty much. It's not a bad size, actually. Quite pleased with that. Like I say, we're going to do, I think, a bit more kind of logging type-esque. We'll clear that field on the next episode. But I went to get a chainsaw. Got McCulloch, I think I went for. Spin that around. Get this down and clear it. Okay. Get rid of the end. Like I say, even if I just roll these off the field for the time being, just get rid of the stumps. What's that working? Fantastic. Okay, so with that, we've come to the end of another episode. Jeremy was abducted and has appeared, fed, watered, good to go. We've made hay. We are now fertilising that grass field, which we also bought. We've made a new field. Yeah, not bad. We'll start on the other one. This will need fertilising, won't it? Oh, lime. Bleh. It will need lime, but let's turn that off. Yeah. That's alright, we can fertilise it, but that's not bad. That's actually rectangular. Look at that. It's like I've done it before. So the other one will be here somewhere, kind of rectangle that way, he says, prescribing a circle. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.